I both went with fun names.
Oh.
Yeah, I went with fun names.
You're listening to a podcast from the Oddcast Network. Stayodd and Nerds Unite.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
One of my favorite Alien movies is Alien Resurrection.
Like, what the fuck?
No, you're gonna leave it in.
I'm waiting for Anthony to come down feeling a disturbance in the force.
It's a mutual agreement, so at that point in time, we would have to look at statistics.
Okay, well, when Deadpool shows up in Spider-Man, then I expect him to be called Wade.
So anyway, as I was saying, I don't know how we're ever going to be able to do a live show because Jared's a TV and a head, and I don't think we can bring a robot out in public, a sentient robot. I don't think that the is right.
I mean, I'm thinking really low budget. Like Jared, he's just gonna be standing all day. And he's gonna have like a hidden, like he's gonna be hidden behind a very tall table with his head face sticking out. Have a TV.
What I would like to do is in regular show, there's that TV guy. I can't remember his name, and it's really pissing me off. From like the 80s or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where he's just like a man box that's been alive.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I can't remember his fucking name either, though.
I know.
I remember Gary Bobby Ferguson.
Gary Bobby Ferguson. Not that one. Not that one. But no, I know which one he's talking about. I can't think of his fucking name either. But no, we're gonna paint Anthony silver, and then in 20 years he's gonna get cancer, and we're gonna have like a big support thing, like send off to What an Oddcast and CLT when he dies.
So you know, like in The Wizard of Oz, how the original actor was metal, like he was allergic to paint. I'm allergic to long-term metallic exposure. I have a hypoallergenic ring. Like, we paint me silver, I'm gonna be fucking covered in hives.
Okay, so
I just know how the show's.
So I kind of like his idea. Then I kind of like his idea while going getting like insular tubing and just like pinching it off here and having like white gloves.
No, it's gonna be really long.
I don't know how we're gonna make his head.
$1 clampy clamps.
We're not even doing. We're going to the dollar store and getting you Tyrannosaurus head little chompers,
Terrible.
and we're gonna spray paint them silver. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh.
Jared,
That
speaking
movie.
of
Okay, what?
of stuff, I just gotta say your artwork right there, out of context, you look like you're getting railed.
I don't know if it's really out of context. That just might be what it is. We haven't seen the full in all of it.
Like you're on your hands and knees. It looks like you're looking over your shoulder with your mouth gaped open. I know the context, but without it, I that's why I started fucking laughing when I joined in, because I'm just like, oh look, there's Jared getting fucked.
Yep.
It just gives me. I'm the Rule 34 guy, and that just gives me major Rule 34 vibes.
Maybe that's what I was going for. You don't know what I was trying to do.
No,
That's fair.
I'm
You know
pretty
what?
sure we know what you were trying.
I
to
still
do.
haven't even
Yeah.
gotten into the actual intro. So, welcome to What an Oddcast. Jared Minikheim, Anthony Denny, and Michael Kennedy. If you're watching it on YouTube, we don't normally do this, but I decided to do it today. So go fuck yourselves. We did it. But yeah, welcome to the show, episode 103. I think. I don't know. We're too high up. I lose count now.
Dude, I'm not even in the 50s now.
Jared, I got another hot take for you coming in fresh off the presses, right? No one gives a shit about the smack anymore. We can just not talk about it. that door. Something more important is coming out of it, so we can move on. That's just all I had to say about that. No one needs to talk about the Snyder Cut, so we can just get that 20 minutes out of the way.
No, you're not getting. We're not getting out that easy. We're not.
God damn it!
You mean the fact that everyone hates Ray? I stand with Ray. I told you guys way back.
Oh no, that's why I just wanted to touch on things really, really quick and get it done in the beginning, get it done out of the way. Everyone hates WB. They suck. This is something we've all known. But the newest thing with that was that Henry Cavill's now come out and said he's not going to watch the Snyder Cut, and he's not really looking to pursue anything with WB right now. Which falls right in line with Ben Affleck and so on, with them just kind of fucking them around, and they don't want to do it anymore. But it gets even better because I've had revelations coming to me with this movie. I know why it's 4 hours long, guys.
Please tell us more, Jared. I'm at the edge of my seat to learn
completely
goddamn movie.
Different
4 hours long.
Put into one long ass compilation. We're getting the Ben Affleck Batman movie at some point, because that's what has been said about his part of the Batfleck trailer they put out, is that they're basically taking ideas from his movie that didn't work and putting it in. Yeah, and Deathstroke. We're also getting what looks like the beginning of Flashpoint, because Flash's trailer has him talking about time with "this is my present, but it can be my future. It can be my past." I'm like, no, why are you ruining good ideas for the future with this? Why?
I never want to make a movie with WB ever again. Someone make all the movies at once.
Yes, this is what he did.
Cyborg, he's the heart of this film, but we're also doing a Batman movie. And I'm thinking just doing Flashpoint too, just to fuck WB over. This movie's not going to come out.
Okay, that was my thing. That's what I was going to say, is I don't think this actually exists yet. I think they are still cutting it together. They're like, wait, no, that doesn't work. We can't do Flashpoint in the second hour. It's got to be in the first hour, which pushes Batman to the fourth hour. And we don't even know where we're going to put Green Lantern yet. We still got to cast that sumbitch.
This movie comes out next week.
I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
Well,
that's a lie. That's a lie.
It comes out March 18th. That's
It
next
does,
Thursday.
yeah.
That's
It comes
10
out the
days
day
from today.
before Falcon Winter Soldier.
That exist anyway.
Falcon Winter Soldier is going to blow it out of the water. So, I mean,
better. Cut all this shit. It was usable. But Wonder Woman 84 and Batman v Superman, and they just super cut it together, and that's what the Snyder Cut is.
That's what I assume it's going to be, because this is.
What is your wish?
So anyway, now that we got that out of the way, fuck that movie. We're gonna get into some other stuff we're gonna talk about. So today's another like and scram, like we did last Monday. We're doing lazy episodes up until the spring break, and by spring break I mean because at the end of March, beginning of April, Anthony's going on vacation, and I'm just not gonna do anything unless Michael can do something when he's gone, because I'm doing my own thing.
I'm doing
during
nothing
too.
So,
it might actually even be better for Mike, because I don't know if Heather's talked to you yet, but we might have you house sitting if you'd be cool with that.
I mean, probably for the most part. I don't know if I can do everything, but I would definitely stop by and make sure things are decent. So,
pick up my package.
But exactly.
Check my package.
I'd have far better internet, but
just download all of the porn while you're here.
Oh, don't do that. That's a minuscule phone. Also,
all the porn.
I need to record with it.
You freaking copy the thing.
Well, you see, Jared. No. I'm on the official Oddcast network.
Hang on a second. Fucking piece of shit.
I'm gonna be right back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't do not want to be Jared.
Just give me a second.
Well, that was fun. You both ran behind us. This made it insane today. So, yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a real fun. Yeah, it's gonna be a real fun time today. Bear
I
with
can't
us.
wait. I'm so excited. You need to get a technical difficulty screen with one of those ones that goes da 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 da. Da, 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 and just repeats on loop.
We do need one of those, and I don't have one. So,
well, I just gave you the audio, so.
I logged into my personal one.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Holy
I made one that's you as well. So,
yeah, it's because I was in, the Oddcast account. Apparently, it just defaulted to the same image.
well, yeah, that would make sense because Anthony didn't think about getting into his own account, so it's probably accounting for all the technical difficulties we were having.
Yeah, probably. Don't worry, I'll figure out how to live stream to the Oddcast channel from this login.
It's not hard. I can walk you through it. Anywho, so we're doing lazy episodes. We got things going on. Man, we are sidetracked. We're fucking 12 minutes in. We haven't even gotten into the topic. Oh my god. So, man, welcome to What an Oddcast.
Hey, if I've learned anything from the worst nostalgia trip ever taken, is that you can talk for about 15 minutes and people love it.
Yeah, that's apparently true. People just love his show.
The witty banter is what really gets to you.
The witty banter.
Oh, I got some witty banter.
Oh yeah, what do you got for witty banter?
Jared, your mom's a cuck.
It's not really
one not witty
banter,
two
but...
not banter.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So I just want to say we're going over horror movies. We're going to try to go over things we haven't gone over before. I know there's probably going to be things that we have, but maybe try to just cover new ground with them because we've talked about horror movies a lot. We do a whole fucking season about it.
You have the best horror.
Fun.
Check it out. Find out who the best horror icon is. Yep. The season, not the month.
Yes. Yes. Also, another thing is Mike doesn't like horror movies, so he will be bringing you horror light, kind of like Bud Light for like Budweiser, the horror light, things that are more watered down than probably should be discussed on this show.
Well,
it's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna
be a great time.
Oh man, yeah. So anyway. I have one that I want to start off on, if I may, gentlemen.
Of course.
It's one that I watched recently. Wally's Wonderland. Anthony, if you could be my Google man as always.
Is this a like or a scram, good sir?
Oh, why don't you pull me up Wally's Wonderland and let me break it down for you?
Wally's Wonderland.
Yes.
I will share my screen.
Well, that would be fantastic, sir. Yeah, it's a Nicolas Cage movie, Anthony. It's right up your alley. Think Five Nights at
looks
Freddy's.
Exactly like Five Nights at Freddy's. That looks.
Oh yes,
exactly.
Five Nights at Freddy's meets
Nicolas
what is
Cage.
it? Anthony? No, what is it? Versus Evil.
Tucker and Dale.
Tucker and Dale. Thank you. Tucker and Dale versus Evil meets Five Nights at Freddy's is how I would describe this movie. So
That
for all of you at
my
home,
nightmares. Oh my god.
for
Snake
all of
thing.
you at home,
Holy shit. Oh my god.
that's an ostrich.
Oh.
To see this movie right now. The
Oh
ostrich
my
is my
gosh.
favorite animal.
Oh, you'll be disappointed that he's
God.
the first one that he kills.
I don't care. I love an ostrich.
But no, so Nicolas Cage, he's like a guy. He breaks down, has to get his car, his like fast ass like hatchback Mustang fixed. He can't use the ATM and he doesn't have cash. So the guy's like, hey, if you fix up the old diner in town, if you can get it renovated, if you can like do repairs, whatever, you'll pay off me fixing your car. So Nicolas Cage does that, and then you come to find out like, oh, it's a whole history thing with the animatronics and killing people and shit. But Nicolas Cage, like, just he is so dead set on that he's going to clean this diner and get his car back on the road that like every time the animatronics try to come kill him, he just murders them and then proceeds to continue cleaning or repairing whatever it was he was doing before. It is completely it is a strange thing because the kids come to save him, and then it gets like the Tucker and Dale situation where like they come in like you're in danger, and meanwhile he's just beating these animatronics ass like it's no big deal to him. It was an entertaining movie. Yeah, it's one of the most Nicolas Cage movies I've ever seen. Anthony, it's right up your alley.
I love Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's versus Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I'll put it as a like. I liked it. I know a lot of people that have watched this that say they hate it, but I think you just have to be a Nicolas Cage fan. It's the only way.
And as we say, as I always say, I both unironically and ironically love Nicolas Cage.
Love Nicolas Cage, yes. So that is my first like, throwing it up here for all of you folks. If you feel like watching it, definitely take it with a grain of salt. You probably won't like it, but I had a fun time with it. It's Nicolas Cage doing what he does best. So,
all right, Mike, do you want to go next with your horror
Mike,
light?
Go next. Oh yeah, let's get the Team Edward up here.
I present to you. Let me find out. Let me get a good one.
Did we lose Mike? Did we lose Mike and then get Mike back?
You hear me? Am I good?
We can hear you now. Sorry, everyone. Technical difficulties. These things happen.
These things do happen.
So, yeah. Team Edward, what is your horror light?
Anthony, will you look up Chicken Little? The Zach Braff one.
Fucking god.
Sure. I'll look
I
up Chicken
fucking
Little in
can't.
this horror movie podcast.
Fucking can't.
I fucking told you guys.
This title's gonna change, by the way. It always does. So if you're listening on the podcast network, yeah.
I need the aliens from Chicken as well, if you don't mind.
Oh, you need the aliens then. Michael, Michael.
Isn't it amazing how I knew what the aliens' names were? Like typing Kirby.
Are they really named? Are they really Kirby's?
No, the baby's
yeah,
name
that's
is
his
Kirby.
name.
Baby's
name. So the premise of Chicken Little, obviously, like the sky is falling, right? So that's scary.
The sky is falling.
You know. And then what it turns out is so Chicken Little thinks the sky is falling and is a liar. Shenanigans happen, and basically his dad hates him and disowns him, and he's not a good father. Then he wins the big baseball tournament, and all is forgiven, and the story goes on. Then the sky falls again, but it's not really the sky. It's the bottom plate of an alien spaceship that is technologically disguised in order to like camouflage itself. And so shit happens, and then basically a world's mind happened where the parents to Kirby, right there at the edge, right there, try to basically evaporate everything. And
Yeah.
and then they have to get the child back to the parents, and then all is forgiven. And as a child, this was deeply traumatizing. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and like this.
Okay, yeah, you know what?
Chicken Little,
You know,
it's a movie.
I gotta say, I tried watching Chicken Little recently, and the animation style bothered me.
Fuck off! It's got the bare naked ladies in the first fucking 5 minutes. You piss right off.
I don't love this movie. I don't. If you like it, then so be it. I did enjoy it as a kid, but watching it again as an adult was not for me.
Yeah,
But as a
I
kid,
love
it was.
Patrick Warburton. Dude, it's got Adam
Patrick
Westcock in
Warburton.
it.
Adam Westcock in it. The last 5 minutes make his life story into like this action adventure movie is amazing.
I don't know. Maybe I have to try to rewatch it again. I don't know.
Mountain
man.
high
You
enough.
really
Ain't
should.
no valley low.
You really should. Oh,
Ain't
so good.
mountain
I play the fucking video
This is
game, Drone.
surprisingly accurate.
All right. So,
Fuck you, Mike.
I told you it's horror like. Technically horror because
All right,
there are aliens.
I'll give it to you.
They do
Yeah, I'll
start
give
to
it to you.
disintegrate.
They made
shit.
this one
Uh-huh.
horror for kids.
Uh-huh.
I mean, look at that.
Scary.
All right,
like
well-
that's legitimately the War of the Worlds alien, just like child friendly.
Yeah, literally the world alien. They get disintegrated, but they get to come
Yep.
back.
Yeah.
Well,
In this one, they
fucking-
just go to like a space zone.
Well, they fucking they're the hair for troll dolls, but they've lost their body.
Get the feeling.
Also, they also come to Earth nation because it's the only planet in the solar system with acorns, and they really
Yeah, I
like
don't-
acorns.
I don't understand the acorn thing.
It doesn't matter. It fucking doesn't matter.
It's to explain why they're on Earth.
All right, Anthony, you're next. We need to get Team Edward out of here. This is
Wait
getting
till-
too much.
Wait till the next one. Wait till the next one.
All right, I'm gonna
fly.
since we're talking about kind of like horror light. I would like to talk about one of the earliest horror movies. I like to say no
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, Jurassic Park.
Dun,
Well, yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun,
It
dun,
is.
dun, dun.
It might not be an official horror movie, and I say that with quotations in my fingies. But
it's in a weird spot in movie because it does classify as a horror movie, but it also classifies as a sci-fi movie. So it's in a weird positioning, just the way that it was made.
I know, and I know
but
some
I'd
people don't
classify
even
it as
think
like
of
a horror.
Jurassic Park as sci-fi.
No, I'd classify it as a horror movie or sci-fi. I would definitely classify with like the horror aspect, because I mean it's dinosaurs fucking hunting people down and eating them. Like I mean,
It's a monster movie.
yeah, it's a monster movie, but it's all dinosaurs, and we did it to ourselves.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I'm a dinosaur kid because of this movie. Everyone should watch this, and I also like to bring it up as a horror movie because Heather used to have nightmares. Because
Just the third one. Just
About
the
what?
third one.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
that's
third one.
true.
What about the third one?
Heather would have nightmares about the Spinosaurus busting into her house and eating her.
Are you fucking real right now?
No, hang on, because because it fucked me up too. Because I used to have dreams where I was on the plane where Dr. Grant is on, and then he wakes up and sees the raptors, and then he like wakes up for real. And I used to have that dream, except for raptors would kill me. So, yeah. No, that image. Right
You had the
Oh.
correct. You had the correct version of how that dream should have gone. Alan.
Yep.
Oh god, playing Lego Jurassic World, they fucking do this scene, and you can see it right here. And it's like multiple people show up as the fucking raptor, including Jeff Goldblum,
Yep.
and it's fucking beautiful.
Alan.
Yep.
That's great.
But yeah, you know,
That
I would say,
fucked me up as a kid.
I mean, if you don't think
Why?
that, like,
'Cause it was
this
scary.
scene right here, well, not right here, because this is really bad pause. But the raptors, holy fucking shit! That
Yeah,
kitchen
they were
scene,
terrifying.
that was at the end era of the Jim Henson stuff. So there was like the puppets and stuff that they were trying to use. That was all people in suits for a scene like that. The T-Rex are supposed to be too, but then that's where CGI made its big debut with Hollywood movies, was because the T-Rex got too heavy in the rain and they couldn't lift with the animatronic they put in it.
Yep.
That's all fun history stuff. But no, I'd classify Jurassic Park as a horror movie because they are just getting eaten by dinosaurs.
yeah, and, like fucking on edge. So this is one of my first likes.
I agree with that. I will agree with that. All right. So should I do the next movie, or should we talk about our sponsor and then do a jokey history time?
Whichever.
Well, we
you
should
want,
mention our
sir.
sponsor.
All right. Well, it's time to mention our sponsor, folks. Do you enjoy having to have clothing?
Dude, I love having clothing.
Right? I don't like being nude. Nobody
Hot
likes
take.
being nude.
Speak for yourselves.
I have a disgusting body. I'm a fat
Dude.
white man.
I gotta go out in public sometimes.
Let's start from the top. Do you like clothing? Of course you like clothing. We all like clothing, unless you're a toddler or my little brother. So with that, you also like retro gaming. I assume so. You're here listening to this podcast every fucking week. I don't know. Just don't kill yourself. Is that? Can we retake that from the top again?
Yeah.
All right,
Take it
so
again.
you like- So you like?
Jared, don't mention nudity. Don't mention murder.
I just can't.
You know what I've always wanted, guys? Hang on,
One of you.
Can I just let me just start and then we can go from there? Is that like a clean take? Ready?
Yes. Ready.
Okay. I'll talk to you, Anthony.
You ever like
Jared,
getting
best you
dildos up
mute
the
yourself.
butt? I'm sorry, please.
Hey, Anthony, you know what I've always wanted?
What?
A neck gaiter with a Nintendo Switch on it.
Ooh.
What about a PlayStation 2
I think that would be fun too.
or a Game Boy, Dreamcast?
A Nintendo GameCube? Well, Mike,
I got a
glad
spot
you-
where we can actually get those. Listen, motherfuckers, just go to retrogamingwear.com where you can get all of your retro gaming wear needs. Neck gaiters, like we talked about, sweatshirts with PlayStations, GameCubes, Nintendo Switches on it. You can use the code JokeyPants to get 10% off your order at checkout. That's JOKEYPANTS, all caps, at checkout for 10% off your order. Again, that's retrogamingwear.com where you can find all your retro gaming and even new gaming wear needs. That's sweatshirts, neck gaiters, more merchandise every day. It's a great deal.
All right, well there we go. We got that. out.
Beautiful.
We finally got through it. Oh
Damn,
my god.
You need to write down the script.
I don't need to write down the script. I fucking have it.
No, Michael's good at it. We suck. Michael's the good one. I've accepted where I fall on the scale of sponsorship. I can't make ads. Michael can make ads.
I don't try.
I know.
I got that in a clean one take. You just rip that, except for listen, motherfuckers. Just you can take that go from retro gaming wear all the way through to the end.
So yeah, there's our sponsor out of the way.
You want to do a jokey history time now?
It's jokey history time. Jokey history time. It's jokey history time. It's time for a story now. Yeah.
I sing that when it's playing.
I always do the yeah.
So I guess we could do a joke history time. I have one. Yeah, well, you know what? Fuck you, Mike. So we're gonna keep it in the realm of horror movies.
Horror.
So when I was a kid, I was God, I have to try to remember now. I was probably about 5. Yeah, I'd say 5.
Well, you're
Trying to
definitely a
remember
kid.
back. Yeah, no, I'm thinking it was 5 because we weren't in the new house yet. We were still living in the trailer while the new house was being built. So yeah, I was 5. So there was a horror movie on Sci-Fi, and that horror movie, yeah, I shouldn't have been allowed to watch it. Anthony, you remember Arachnophobia, right?
I do remember Arachnophobia. It's got that one guy from Dumb and Dumber in it.
Yeah, it's spooky, scary spiders, and I shouldn't have been allowed to watch it. So yeah, I think it was 5 or 6, something like that. But anyway, it was on. They had had it, and they were like, "Oh, well, we're gonna watch this, and you can't." Blah blah blah. But I'm a stupid kid, so I snuck out of my room and watched it. I've been afraid of spiders ever since. That's what it is for time. I traumatized myself as a child. Because the other movie was the movies we had talked about way early on when we were doing the show. I think they were called Arachnid. I had to look these up before. They were terrible sci-fi movies, but they were about a giant spider that kept eating people. And then the one of them, there's a bunch of them in the forest. It scared the shit out of me, and I've hated spiders.
Oh, that's Harry Potter.
Not Harry Potter. But actually, before we move into my my next little recommendation. Speaking of Harry Potter, there was actually a moment when me and my dad went to go see the first Harry Potter in theaters when it came out. We had people in the front that just shouted during the whole movie, and that happened to almost every movie we ever went to as a kid. Shrek, Harry Potter, Captain America. There's always somebody in the front row, very front row, that just shouts the entire movie at how they feel about that specific situation. And I don't know how we always find them, but we always found them.
Just your luck.
Oh no, Cap, don't you let him take that boy. Oh, you better be using that door as a shield. Oh, he gonna whoop your Nazi ass. I am not kidding you. That is what we had to send through for Captain America. And that was for the whole movie. So you can only imagine it got worse the longer that movie went on. So that's my joke of history time. My next movie though is called Ghoulies.
Ghoulies.
This is
Yeah, I'm so glad that you finally watched Ghoulies for the first time.
I can't believe I had never watched this golden pile of fucking hot garbage. I don't. This movie's best enjoyed when you're super high. Anthony, if you would be so kind.
Yep. I am working on that. Just got to pull something over here.
There is a second one. I haven't watched the second one. When I watch the second one, I will update on the show. But I did watch the first one today, and my fucking god, for a Gremlins ripoff movie, this movie is fucking just. It combines so many other fucking movies in its premise that it's amazing. Best enjoyed if you're super stoned, because it is really bad. See, this is my problem though. It shows them coming out of a toilet, but they never actually do that. They don't come out of a toilet. So that's one scene in the whole fucking movie.
It probably got cut for timing issues and budget reasons. And
look at these high quality puppets. That's where all the budget went into.
Oh my! Okay, hang on. That one that you're on right there. Can you click on that one?
This one?
No, yeah, that one right there. Yep. the one that's up there, that looks like a really, really like Rampage, like the characters from Rampage's children. Little rat, little alligator dude, little wolf thing. Like,
Yep.
it also kind of looks
see
like
what they don't tell you.
the
These actually
Yeah,
grew
go
up to
ahead.
be the Ninja Turtles' alternate enemies.
son of a bitch. Okay, because the one kind of looks like a Goomba from the Mario Bros. Movie.
I was thinking this one looks like a mixture between the Rancor from Star Wars and Falcor.
I was thinking Falcor too, dude. Oh my god. I don't know. The rat is like a Master Splinter knockoff. It's amazing. Holy shit.
So this movie's came out in 85. I'm just gonna spoil it down. Anthony, could you do me one big favor with Ghoulies and look up the cast of the first Ghoulies movie? Because I'm pretty sure
Easy.
the actress in this movie, I think she also starred in Gremlins, and I just want to make be sure. She looked really familiar.
What's her character name?
She was she has black hair. I can't even see.
You watched this movie, Jared.
I don't know her name. You try to watch this fucking movie and then try to tell me anything that happened in this fucking thing.
Okay, we'll just go to Gremlins because
Yeah, just go to Gremlins. I'm pretty I want to say the lead
I don't know
female
about
in
Gremlins.
Gremlins. Anthony can't spell Gremlins. My God, we're
I
in a
can't
bad spot.
spell. That is God. I haven't seen Gremlins in forever. Phoebe Cates, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, that would be. She looks familiar. Was she in Ghoulies? If not, then it was someone who looked almost exactly like her.
Oh, nope, no Ghoulies.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, so it was somebody that just looked like her. So anyway, let me tell you people about this fucking movie.
Oh, that's so wrong.
It's a flashlight.
So this movie opens up
my god.
with a satanic cult having a ceremony, and this guy having all this power, and he's like summoning a demon, and they're gonna sacrifice a baby, a newborn infant baby, to help summon whatever fucking demon they're gonna summon. And then the mother shows up, and she's like, "No, I can't let you do this." Yada yada. And then they kill her, and then the movie like does intro shit, goes into the actual thing that's gonna happen. Which is like, I guess it's his son or something. Man, it is so hard to follow what they're doing in this movie. I wish I was kidding. It's just that bad. So it's like his son years later comes, inherits the house, but then he finds the old journal, starts reading it, learns about black magic. So of course, like it quote unquote, yeah, that's the scene. Oh yeah, and then those are something. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Don't worry.
My god. Are they the defenders of the Knights Ghoulies?
So the son reads the book and they do a ceremony. He summons one and then he starts summoning them all. Then the book starts calling to him. And there's a narration with this fucking movie that doesn't fit the tone at all. But he like narration that's explaining scene to scene of things that are happening. That shit cracks me. I need you to find one with the green eyes, with the not him, but the other man. The other guy with green eyes, because it was the worst fucking thing I'd ever seen in my goddamn life.
Is this the other man or is this unrelated?
They made him chameleon-eyed.
Yeah. It's not really looking right at me. It's kind of looking off to one side and the other.
So I sent Anthony Snapchats earlier when I was watching this. Like, yeah, there he is. His eyes don't look directly at you. They're like fucking dead-eyed in different directions. When they put the green CGI effect, I don't know why, but I couldn't hold a straight face watching this fucking movie. It's so fucking dumb. Oh. So anyway, he becomes a super supreme black magic wizard, And then he accidentally resurrects his father, which is that guy. He comes back from the dead, and then he controls the ghoulies again. And the little people that were there are other things that he summons to help catch the ghoulies and round them up. It's a whole fucking thing. But like the way that the movie plays out is like he eventually leads his friends back and then holds a ceremony so that the ghoulies will kill them to like whatever. And then it ends with a wizard on wizard fight that was like F- compared to what we just saw in WandaVision. So I mean, this movie was I'd give it a hard C.
What's with this guy wearing doing his best John Travolta impersonation?
Oh my god. Fucker.
For those of you at home who are listening to the podcast version, it's a guy holding a mask of his own face. And I can't tell you because that didn't happen in the movie. So I couldn't tell you.
Mikeal, but
Yeah.
Jared. Let's see. This guy might be an effect guy.
But I sent Anthony a snap when I was watching this of the chameleon-eyed, green-eye CGI fucking thing that they did, because the woman she's like, "Oh God, your eyes," and then it just cuts to him, like one eye's looking directly up, the other's like dead-eyed off to the left.
Yeah, it's a little droopy right there. A little droopy. Yep.
Yeah, because Jared, did you save that video?
Contact.
I didn't. I should have.
Jared, how did you not save that video?
I don't know. I was laughing too hard.
Well, you only have yourself to blame.
Oh, it was good stuff though. But no, Ghoulies is definitely Scram. I just can't. It was such a terrible, terrible golden piece of shit. I can't wait to watch the second one.
Yeah, where the tagline is, in the first one, they'll get you in the end. And the second one is, they'll get you in the end again. So, yeah, that should tell you how good it is.
I thought the difference was going to be the exclamation point. That's they'll get you in the end. They'll get end. Fucking fantastic. Oh God.
It was
Lots
a
of
golden
fun.
piece of shit. Anthony, what have you got next? I just had to tear that movie apart. It was so bad.
Well, since we're doing a scram, now I'll just pick and choose from my list. I don't know if I have more than anything. I'm gonna open up an incognito window really quick. So
I don't like that.
That
Well,
doesn't sound very good.
I just want to bring up into this world Wrong Turn 6.
Oh.
I can already
So I
tell
just
from
wanna
the. Oh wow! Is there actually 1 through 5?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
So I just want to go on record and say the first Wrong Turn movie in the original series of movies they made here was the only one that was good, because as soon as the second movie came, Sci-Fi picked up the rights and they just cranked them out like wildfire, like they do Sharknado. So there's 6 of these fucking things, and only the first one is any good.
Yeah. And the 6th one is actually the first one I watched, and Jared and I watched it together.
No!
So this was the introduction to the series, which was the tipping point, because after this they did the remake, and that's a whole other apple.
I mean, on the bright side, Anthony, if you started with 6, it can really only get better from there.
You can only go up.
So you got to make yourself the
plot-
1, and you'll be fine.
King of the worst.
Hang
So
on,
the
hang on,
gist
hang on,
of
real quick.
the,
Hang on. Can I want to guess the premise of Wrong Turn just by these photos.
Okay, the series or
Are
this specific one?
Just
Yeah.
numbers. I mean, I guess fucking doesn't matter, right? It's all good.
All right,
They
yeah,
are
yep, go ahead, give
campers
guess.
in the wood. They're campers in the woods. Am I close?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes.
They're mountain biking, and they make a wrong turn and run into supernatural beings.
You want to know what? Roll credits. He just figured
Yeah.
out the entire series.
You're very close. Only instead of supernatural being, they're incestuous hillbilly men.
that
Oh
are
my God,
mutated.
that's fucking worse.
That
Yep.
that are
Well-
mutated because they dumped all the radiation into into all the water streams, so they're also all fucked up.
Yeah, because there's Three Finger Sawtooth and then the other guy, and I don't remember the other guy's name. Meh.
Holy shit.
But so yeah, no, that's basically the gist of 1 through 5. So people get lost in the woods. Number 6, they add fucking. Well, I guess 5 is also not that much, but number 6, they for like, oh, let's go out and hang out in the fucking a resort where this family thing. And I gotta say, one of the best scenes in this movie is where a woman sexually assaults a man, gets caught, and then smothers him to death with her vagina.
Oh, what a way to go, though.
She puts a pillow on his face and sits on it until he dies.
I mean, without the pillow, that's a way to go. That's like
I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
I'm moving this over.
Yeah.
Just want to see if I can find the pillow scene without going to.
Want to take me out that way? Fuck.
Oh, I found
I'm right
the
there
guy.
for it.
But no,
Duh. Oh yeah. Also, he has head damage, so he physically cannot move.
That's not how. Okay.
This bitch right here.
She looks normal.
Yeah. No, she has to save herself for the man, so the blood will be pure.
I hate this.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm afraid to scroll down because I didn't go too far.
Yeah, I would.
She's actually in this current scene. She's masturbating to people having sex.
I love how you can tell that from just that little screen.
Sci-fi was like. How many times have you watched this movie, Anthony? Or is it just burned into your
twice? I've seen it twice, and that's all I have to know.
Wow.
They also another great.
Pretty old face. So.
And now I'm talking this movie up, but I just want to say this movie's god awful. Matter of fact, in modern releases, there's like a bunch of missing person photos, and all the faces are blurred out because they were real people and real missing photos.
Oh.
And so they got sued.
Oh my god.
So they it's bad. But I think another
fuck
this movie's full of sex and all that. There's another scene where so this is from the very beginning, fucking Three Finger and all the redneck killing people. But then they show up later in the movie where they strap a guy down and stick a hose up his butt.
Wow.
And I just remember the first time watching that and seeing the hose in the background as they're like beating on this guy. I'm like, stick the hose up his butt, stick the hose up his butt. And then they grabbed it and I fucking cheered. I remember that.
Cheers. There's something wrong with you.
There's something wrong. Well, it's not real, Jared.
Oh, of course. That's what makes it okay. Okay.
That makes it all right.
Yeah, I got you.
So I mean, I still have a fondness for the very first movie because the very first movie was made for theaters. It actually had a production and like things put behind it. It's just once you get to the second movie and beyond, like I said, sci-fi took it, and you know how they work. So
yeah,
they just did not get better.
Just look at this face, and then let's look at Wrong Turn 1. Three Fingers, like you can tell their degradation of the fucking costume. I
mean, why can't you just use the same costume? Like, goddamn.
Oh, the thing is, I think they did.
Oh, Jesus.
The exact same prosthetics over all the years.
Yeah, it wears out, loses its shape.
Fucking stupid.
There's baby Three Fingers.
Creepy.
But no, the first movie did have its moments that were very much like goofy in it. Like Three Fingers has a moment where he runs behind the tow truck as they're driving away from the graveyard of cars from people that they've murdered over the years. And he just runs behind it going, like jumping up and down. And me and my friends would mimic that. And then we would do that to annoy people. But it had more production in it as far as like it tried to be scary and it didn't lean too far into the goofiness of it, where the second one immediately jumps off the deep end.
It's because sci-fi took it over, and sci-fi ruins good things.
They just let anybody make a movie. They say Netflix will let anybody make a movie. No, sci-fi will let anybody make a movie who has a camcorder and can do it.
It's like that South Park episode. This is Netflix. You're greenlit. How can I? Speaking of sci-fi, I have a scram.
Oh, here we go. Michael's got his scram.
This is called Monster Arc.
Monster Arc? I don't even think I've heard of this.
Monster.
It is a sci-fi original. The premise, y'all know the story of Noah, right? How he built an ark. It turns out he actually built 2 arcs. One to save 2 of every animal, and one to imprison this monster. And then a group of archaeologists discover like this hidden like passage, like Da Vinci Code shit.
Oh no!
And
I've seen this play on Sci-Fi.
Yep. And they go and unearth the ark and release this monster. And oh my god,
awful.
it's the dumbest.
It is
fucking,
the worst
yes.
fucking thing.
It is the worst. It's not scary at all, but they try to pass it off as a horror movie. Like it's got some jump scares in it, but that's it. It's not good.
They put the mummy. That's fun.
So yeah,
I have seen
I
this
don't recommend it. Yeah.
No, I have
like
seen
I thought the premise
terrible?
of it. The premise of it, I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. You know, they released the seal and like a monster escapes, but then like, nothing happens. Oh yeah, there's more than one.
Speaking of which, there's a movie that this is just blatantly copying from called Relic.
Yeah.
It's also not a great movie.
You mean if it didn't work on one, it wouldn't work in the other?
I mean, I will say though, Relic did scare me as a little kid when I first watched it. There were some scenes that did freak me out.
So the last picture that Anthony had on there was a picture of a guy holding a staff, right? And that's Noah's staff. It's the only thing that can banish the monster.
What the fuck is Anthony?
So yeah, I don't know. Is he getting?
All right, I just wanted to bring up the thing so there would be no ads.
Oh, okay.
3.3 out of 10.
Yeah, it's.
Can you look up?
Right
can
there,
you look up a scene for me?
I like how it just has random Hebrew carved into it.
Yeah, it actually means nothing. There's actually they didn't in director's commentary on it, and they're like, yeah, those are just Hebrew symbols we carved in there, like racist assholes. So that's fine. I don't even remember if they killed the monster, if they resealed the monster. Because it was completely.
I think they sealed it back away again at the end.
Seems like counterproductive.
Also, Noah, well known for his staff, and definitely not Moses.
Yeah.
So, can you just look up a scene from Relic? There's a woman. She's getting eaten. She's like in the mouth of the beast in the water. But I just remember it's from Relic, and it's a scene that scared me as a kid.
Jared, we can't even find the spoon scene.
Oh, you could find this Relic movie.
Relic.
Yeah, it's literally just called Relic. I believe. Was it Relic or the Relic?
Describe the scene again.
Woman getting eaten in the water.
Woman.
Like, imagine a hippo eating a crocodile. Yeah. How it would just kind of be in its mouth. This is a scene that they have in that movie. It scared the shit out of me as a kid. It's dumb when I rewatched it now, but man, did it scare me as a kid. Anthony might not be able to find it, and that's fine. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Some grainy ass footage.
Yeah, this thing like just starts eating
Oh,
people. This
wow.
scared me as a kid.
Yeah, no, I could see that being kind of terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, because
What
he
year is
like
that?
clings to walls and shit.
Guys,
You know what
I'll
that
just let
I
you know,
don't remember what year it came out.
1997.
97.
So
There you go.
what these both creatures remind me of is that Hellboy creature from the first one, the dog creature. That's what these remind me of. Oh wow!
Yeah.
Head got chopped off.
The son of Nergal.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Which is what I assume most of these are probably based on.
Sorry, I also had all the audio in, so I couldn't. Wow, look at that! Wow, that thing. Definitely less scary in the sunlight.
Did you say the son of Nergal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it's pronounced in the movie. Son of
Gosh.
Nergal.
Yes, Nergal. That's what I was hoping it was. Oh my god. References from childhood
And
make
here to
so
play
much
with
more
Billy.
sense now. Holy shit.
Yeah,
That's
Samael.
amazing.
The son of Nergal.
Yep.
What
This
little
makes
did you
me
know
think
you had
that-
connections.
I know. Well, again, my horror comes from Billy and Mandy and Courage the Cowardly Dog and a few odd and end things that I've seen throughout the years.
Guys,
I'm
Fair
not
enough.
a horror movie
I
fan.
love this.
That's amazing.
Who's up now? Brundlefly, I think you're up now, right?
Actually,
we
you
went
are. Unless you
Is it me?
fucking
You are.
Oh,
unless
shit,
the
I
relic
didn't
is
yeah,
one
realize
the
you're
other
thing.
recommending.
Yeah, unless
Oh,
you're
wow, I didn't
recommending Relic.
realize.
Spamming Relic.
Oh God, no! I haven't seen that. I haven't. Why are we looking up the biology?
Because I'm waiting.
Sorry.
Because we're deep in Billy and Mandy lore now.
God damn it. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh no, I know what I was going to talk about. The Mechanist. Sorry, I got sidetracked with all this shit. If you guys haven't seen The Mechanist yet, God fucking damn.
She thick. She thick, Anthony. She thick. Love me some Pandora.
No.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, that is real shit. This is Christian Bale before he did that.
This is the
Bale?
Mechanist.
Yeah.
This is the superhero. He's a robot.
It's from
The
Fallout.
Machinist.
Thank you, Machinist.
I can't.
Yeah.
I hate this body already, so.
Dude, you
Yeah,
know how he
he-
got this body?
He
No, yeah, he
lost.
starved himself.
Yeah, he went down to the bare minimum his body could go to before doctors told him he would fucking die from organ failure.
He ate an apple a day.
Yeah. But no, I watched
can't,
this one
that's-
recently. It's horror version of Fight Club. It's very psychological horror. Take it however you will.
Hoary.
But if the body horror of the Joker, Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie bothered you, this movie will bother you even more. So just be aware of that.
I don't do body horror well, so.
Just because he is scarily fucking thin.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a fun image.
Matthew McConaughey did the same fucking thing when he did the Dallas Buyers Club,
Yep. Yep.
and he fucked his. He
Um,
did the same thing of fucking his body up for the rest of his life too.
He weighed 121 pounds here.
God damn.
Yep.
Look at
Then
Christian
again,
Bale.
if an apple a
Jesus.
day is all it takes to me to lose weight, I might think about that.
Yeah, but you can't
would
eat
die.
anything else. It's apple a day and water.
That's fine. I've lived a full life.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
I believe it's called anorexia, and it's terrible.
Yeah, it's not
Yes,
good for it. Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
him and
yes,
Matt McConaughey both have fucked their bodies up permanently because they did this shit.
We shouldn't be promoting eating.
Don't do
disorders and
this,
things like
folks.
that. I'm
But
just
if you do it, maybe we'll think. Maybe we'll sponsor
I've been
you. I
trying
don't
to
know.
lose weight for a long time, so it's just one of those things where, like,
And-
goddamn, to see him do
and-
that and beef back
and-
up for fucking Batman, motherfucker.
But don't forget,
Yeah.
he's also a celebrity who's a millionaire who can just dedicate his
Yes.
entire life to building muscle.
That's
It's
true.
true. It's
I
true.
mean,
I wish I was famous. Maybe when this podcast finally take off, I'll be able to do that, guys.
Yeah, maybe in 10, 20 years when we're all dead and this
That's right.
podcast becomes famous and
now this isn't
no,
really
see,
a
that's
like
what's
or
gonna
scam,
happen.
but we're talking about body horror, and it just
Yeah.
this
No, we're
makes me
not.
think of one movie.
Oh,
This
oh,
fucking movie, dude.
oh,
So
God.
I just have to. I love the quote from Kevin Smith himself when they're like, "Hey, why won't you ever do a movie for MCU?" He's like, "Probably because I made that movie. I don't know if you heard of it called Tusk." They turn it into a walrus. I've actually seen this movie.
Oh God, I wish I've seen Tusk. I want to see Tusk.
They had it on Netflix for a while.
I want to see Tusk so bad.
I think it's
It
still
looks
on
like
there.
No.
I'm gonna check right now. I'm gonna look on my phone.
No.
Oh, it was
I'm
on
gonna-
there.
not even okay.
I'm gonna be
That's
watching
not even
Sonic
okay.
the Hedgehog tomorrow, but god damn it, this is
Oh,
available.
It's so good, Anthony. Sonic is so
I
good.
still haven't watched it. I also haven't watched Coming to America 2, even though I was going to.
It's not on there.
Sonic is so worth it until the very end. Like,
Oh, well.
they set up
And-
the
and-
whole universe kind of thing. It just doesn't really work, but it's so good.
I do want to say I did watch a movie because Heather was gone.
Oh, you watched a movie, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna go do a horror movie night with some people from work, but then
Night.
that got canceled.
Okay.
So instead, I watched Detective Pikachu.
And?
Still
That
not.
movie's good.
Yeah.
Right?
That movie's so good. Like
Still
I was
have not
shocked
seen
with
it.
how good it was. Mike, you
I know. That'll be my next day off.
Yeah, because Heather's also got to see it. But no, I watched that, and so yeah. So you like that movie? I just wanted to
Yes.
bring up because Alex, she wanted me to let everyone know a movie she recommends is
Wait. Who, where, what, when?
my friend Alex from work.
Okay.
She
clarify for
recommends
people. Goddamn.
Hereditary.
Oh my god,
my-
yes. That is such a creepy, good horror movie. Yes. So, I don't typically like ghosts and spirits and shit like that, but that movie is just genuinely creepy, and I do like that one.
Yep. So I just wanted to bring that because I sent her the list of all the movies that I chose.
Gotcha.
But if we're gonna
Along the
talk-
same lines, I would say Midsummer as well.
I don't like, yeah.
Midsummer's another good one. Anyway,
if I'm going to talk about a good movie that I would recommend that came out very recently, I would recommend The Invisible Man.
the new one or the Kevin Bacon one?
Well, the Kevin Bacon one's called Hollow Man. There is a difference.
I don't see this difference.
Well, you see, Kevin Bacon becomes invisible,
So hang on.
but he has
Hang
to
on,
be
let
naked.
me just put it this way. This Invisible Man, I did like it, but I just want to point out both the Kevin Bacon Hollow Man and this one are both a jealous boyfriend that are trying to kill their ex.
Nah.
Yeah.
Wow. And you know what, Jared? Well, I guess, every movie's exactly the fucking same because it has a fucking plot. Character gets into trouble, trouble gets solved, or does it.
Yeah, have
Wow.
you never heard that
Every
Fast and
movie
Furious is the same as Captain America?
Wow,
Lifelong friends battling evil.
You know, the House of a Thousand Corpses is just like Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah, it is.
They're the same movie.
It's on my list.
Anyway, Invisible Man 2020. I will agree with you. It was a good movie.
This movie, it got me on fucking like pins and needles watching it.
They did really well with the concept of having an Invisible Man, because the Kevin Bacon one, they don't play with the idea of an actual Invisible Man. I don't know how to describe that. Like, they don't play with the idea as well. Whereas this one very much for the most part, makes you believe that she's fucking crazy and there is no Invisible Man at all. So the new one there definitely it does better with the psychological horror that would.
Oh yeah, because there's a lot of times where like the camera lingers on empty rooms,
God,
and you're
yeah.
like, is he fucking there, or are they? Fucking
Is he
with
there,
me?
or is she crazy?
Yeah, like it's such a great movie. I would again always recommend it. What's
I
his fucking
honestly
name?
was waiting for the end of it to be that she was crazy and there was never anyone there. I was honestly waiting for that.
But no, Lee Winnell. What's his name?
I
Yeah,
don't
Lee
know.
Winnell. He's the guy who made this. Also, I would recommend his other movie, Upgrade, if you haven't seen that one.
I think I've seen that one.
It's good. Yeah, no, he's on other things as well, like Insidious.
Well, I mean, it's not for
The
everybody.
Saw video game.
Okay, I don't think we should be adding the Saw video game to the resume.
Also wrote.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna include any of that. And we lost Michael.
Saw 1 through 3 as well. He wrote those.
While we wait for Michael, because let me. He's not actually in there. Anyway, okay, there we go.
Gonna take a long time.
I don't know if anyone's
sorry.
seen it yet, but I would just give a quick recommendation of Guns Akimbo, because I saw that one recently and that one was fucking great.
I think that's on
Amazon.
Amazon. I just connected Heather's Amazon Prime account to my
Dude,
Xbox, so
that movie is fucking great. Like,
I've
no
seen this girl
spoiler for the plot at all. There's a homeless guy that he's talking to at one point in the movie, and he basically just stereotypes all homeless people. And the homeless guy looks at him. He's like, "Hey, you don't know what I do with my life. I could have been a tech mogul. I could have been a millionaire who just got screwed over like that Zuckerberg guy." So is that what happened? Did you have like a tech company and you got like screwed over? Oh no, I just like smoking crack. Speaking of which, you want to smoke some crack?
You don't have to say yay or nay, but I'm going to assume from the pictures that these guns are permanently attached to his hands.
They may or may not be.
It's like, if this is the official, like on the poster, like you can see that's straps.
Yeah, they may or may not be.
And nails into his fingies.
Yeah,
Shenanigans ensues. Fucking Harry Potter.
It was a fun movie. It's a fun movie. But The Invisible Man, I'll definitely add that to a like list. The 2020 version was great.
It's so good. Like, watching it, the whole time you're just on edge.
And from what you were saying, they're rebooting that whole dark universe thing out of that, right?
Again. I don't know if they're doing it out of this. I just know that it's not connected.
Not connected?
Yeah, no. Dark Universe is dead. They keep trying.
I thought they would have tried to, because I had heard that this was them trying to like put new life into it.
Maybe I think the fact that what made it good is the fact that it's not a fucking Like they didn't try to make an expanded universe; they just made a movie. So it's like,
He's
oh
going
yeah,
to New Jersey. I'm gonna ignore that. I
yeah,
don't know
good.
anybody in New Jersey.
But yeah, they're
buzzing.
rebooting it on a smaller scale, starting with the Invisible Man. But
Good.
it's not a universe anymore. It's just one monster after another. We might be getting sequels though.
Will we
Like
though?
I'm pretty sure we're getting the Invisible Woman.
Invisible Woman.
But
I don't know if I like
mean-
that they'll switch it around like that. I don't know. We'll see what they. Well, no, that I guess no. Wait, no, that makes sense because she took it at the end of the movie, didn't she?
Mm-hmm. She did
So
spoilers.
they would just make it invisible anyway. Oh yeah, I guess.
Don't forget, they did. You know, they tried to make the Dark Universe with Van Helsing.
Yeah, they did.
With Dracula Untold.
Yeah.
The Mummy with starring Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
So those were all flops. It's amazing how the first one that wasn't connected to anything is the best one they've made.
Because they weren't trying to connect it to anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think originally Johnny Depp was supposed to be the fucking Invisible Man.
Oh God.
Yeah, but that was before they did the whole thing.
That would have turned it into another Kevin Bacon Hollow Man.
I just want to share this fucking image because this is the image of the.
Oh wait, no, I did remember hearing about that. Yeah, that he was going to be. Yeah.
I love this photo because they're clearly photoshopped.
Yeah, because they never got that fucking far.
Mm-hmm. I
Who
still
the
have
hell's
not seen
the
him
who's the hell the guy that Tom Cruise is? He supposed to be our Wolfman?
I don't know who this.
Because I know Russell Crowe there was the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, like leader of organization shit that they were trying to do. Which I think that's really what fucked it up. Is they tried to cram in like a Shield type organization without any way of having like a backing for it. They just kind of tried to shoehorn it in to explain how they catch the mummy, and it's like, no, that doesn't work like that.
Oh no,
folks.
that guy was supposed to be Frankenstein's monster.
I thought he was Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, because he was trying to take medicine.
No. I mean, not Russell Crowe. The other guy.
Oh, the other guy. Oh, I hate it.
Which is Javier Bardem. I thought so.
I hate every minute of what they were trying to do because the Johnny Depp and Tom Cruise, that would have been terrible. So
Johnny Depp's fantastic.
Michael wanted to talk about Twilight. I'll just say we devoted a whole episode to shitting on Twilight.
I'm not going to talk about Twilight. I promise.
Team
Hotel
Edward
Transylvania.
So
can I go, or are you going to keep shitting on me?
Oh no! I mean, if you want,
go ahead, Spider Monkey.
I'm trying to Zombie 1 and 2 from the Disney Channel, or my. I'm only joking. Do you guys ever see the movie Breakers?
See what
movie? What?
Daybreakers.
Daybreakers.
Is that the one with
yeah.
Ethan Hawke and William Dafoe?
Yeah.
I
actually don't mind that movie.
I hate it so much.
Oh my god, it's so great.
No, it's so dumb. It's the whole premise of the fact that the sun can only become your empire. Also, it's fake and awesome, but other than that,
I knew that. Well, it's because he was trying to tell us about a good movie, but he was talking shit on it. So...
I mean, he can talk shit on it. That's his right as an adult.
It is. But it's the Oddcast Network did not agree with it. Apparently, they kicked him out.
It's got Willem Dafoe in it.
It does. It has Willem Dafoe, Ethan Hawke, and the guy from Jurassic Park. I can't remember his name. Dr. Grant.
I mean, yes, his name is Dr. Grant. Dr. Alan Grant.
I'm
Same
here
Thank
to
you,
study
Samuel.
dinosaurs, but I
Same
also
Neil.
need to feed on your blood.
He's British. Actually, he's
Likewise.
Irish.
Royale.
That was not Irish. So Daybreakers, continue,
No.
Mike.
Hang on. Just the whole premise of the movie really pissed me off. Like, you just expose yourself to the sun to unbecome a vampire, then quickly jump in water before you burn too much. It's just not worth it.
I mean, it's like making a vaccine after giving everyone the disease.
No, it's dumb.
All right, well, that's all right. Well,
I mean,
you're
my
you're
opinion,
Also-
entitled
I
to
would-
the opinion.
They took the name Daybreaker from Redheads.
Yeah.
No, that was Blade when he called himself a daywalker.
I fucking hate that shit.
But Mike,
Oh,
Willem Dafoe's
Yeah.
character's name is Elvis.
It's not good, guys. It's a bad movie.
I like it though.
I mean, I can understand. I actually brought up a movie on my Scram list that I wasn't a big fan of, but I know I'm in the minority here.
What is it?
28 Weeks Later.
Oh, well, you know
Just
what?
a bad movie.
I like 28 weeks, but I like 28 days more than 28 weeks.
Yeah, 28 Days is such a good movie, and 28 Weeks has such a different feel to it.
They're completely different movies the way that they were made.
Yeah. I also hated how the fucking thing was like, oh yeah, she's immune. What? And then she fucking gets murdered.
Of course,
Well, yeah, you have to get rid of her.
because plot.
Why you,
Yeah, because
Why even
plot.
bring her
That's a good
back?
reason. Because plot.
you brought her
Yeah.
back just so she can start the infection again? Stupid.
That's plot.
Hate it. And where's
You're
my
trying to
Killian
defend
Murphy?
this movie? What the shit?
I will throw in absolutely nothing.
Probably
Wow.
for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I went over the few movies that I had lined up for today.
But I do want to say one of my favorite parts of 28 Weeks Later is where Jeremy Renner gets set on fire.
Terrible.
Spoiler alert. But it's fucking hilarious because he's like, I'll push the car. And then he starts pushing the car. And then they light him on fire with flamethrowers.
Yeah.
It's great.
That is something that's up there with I always have to say one of the favorite horror movie endings I've ever had, which is the original Cabin Fever ending, because that one's just fucking great. Because like it's the one dude who is smart enough to not stay in the cabin or associate with anyone that survives, and that's just the best part. Like he just wakes up out of his drunken stupor. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Except that he goes back to the cabin, which for anyone who hasn't seen the original one, I suggest all around. It's way better than the remake that Eli tried doing after the fact. But no, yeah, he walks around the cabin and sees everyone's dead, and he's like, "Yeah, I lived," and then he gets shot by fucking government people that are there.
Yep.
Anyway, so no, I can agree with you there because I like that ending and I like the Jeremy Renner stuff. Anywho, anyone have any last movies they want to pitch into this mixed bag movie stuff?
I mean, I got a whole list, but I can save it for later. I'll let Mike.
Hang on, let me look real quick.
Okay. I'll just shoot out some lists. We got Black Christmas, 2019 one. Terrible. Should
Haven't
not have
seen
been a
it.
Black Christmas movie. It's not related at all. No murders. It's about toxic masculinity, literally.
Well, then I'll pass.
Yep.
3 from Hell, bad. Shouldn't have been made.
I'll fucking kill you.
My Bloody Valentine 3D, terrible. Shouldn't be bad. Should have been made. Unfriended, terrible.
Yep.
The Thing, 2011, awful.
shouldn't have been named The Thing. Shouldn't have been made. So yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I got nothing really.
Can we go back? What were the movie you said after Black Christmas?
My Bloody Valentine, Free from Hell.
No, so My Bloody Valentine. Oh yeah, we talked about that when we did the horror bracket. The movie's fucking garbage. But no, I haven't seen the new Black Christmas. Was it really that bad?
Well, what it was is like it's an okay movie. I mean, the characters. I mean, it's a horror movie. The characters aren't going to be that good, anyways.
Okay.
But it's just it had no relation. It wasn't like a serial killer. It was a cult movie, and there's fucking like evil magic instead of things. Whereas like the founder of the fraternity used black magic and made literal toxic masculinity.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
That just does not sound. It sounds like a Halloween 3 kind of thing, where like it shouldn't have been named what it was.
Hey, Jared, if you want to share my screen, I got a little special treat for everyone who's watching. Da 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 da!
Oh, you found it!
Thank
What a way to go.
Debbie James.
What a way to go.
It's not what you've been doing.
That's amazing.
I've been looking
best.
for like, because that's a very short scene of it because it's in a
Holy
bridge
shit.
form. But yes, I've been looking. But since the Pornhub purge, it's been removed from Pornhub. But thanks to Dead
God
Meat
damn.
and his sponsor, it's on YouTube.
Holy shit, that's amazing. What a way to go.
What a way!
That
to go,
man
indeed.
died happy. Died
I like
happy.
Ladies, call me.
I don't think he died happy because he already had brain issues.
Well, then he doesn't know what's going on. He's fine. Ladies.
We're terrible.
No. It's just been a while.
Yeah, it's true. It has been. Ladies, call me. Just kidding.
He's really not.
I really am.
Ladies, call him.
Call
We're
him.
asking for him.
Take that
if
shit
anyone
up.
calls me, I will block your number.
His number is 420 69 6 69 69.
That was 1 or 3 too many numbers. I really don't know.
No, it's 420 420 69 69. There we go.
Okay, I guess that works.
Yeah, that would work.
Sure. I feel bad for anyone that actually has that.
Come on, you think that me saying that would be the first time anyone's dialed
Text.
that number?
Text on Jared's
that's fair
face
enough.
to 313131 to get your 30-day free subscription trial. to Jared's face.
Try now and get your money back if you aren't getting.
No,
Yeah,
money back
100%.
not guaranteed.
That's not good. That means you don't have faith in your product.
I do not. Money back.
What is your nose not good enough?
No, it's
Cool.
not. Money back, not money guaranteed, not back. So if you would like to catch us at any time,
Not back.
Fucking stumbled his own. That's why you can't do an ad read. He stumbles over his own words.
So I hope you guys catch us Oddcast Network on YouTube Thursdays. We do this show every Monday on your podcast platforms. You can catch it after we record it, edit it, and whatnot. Normally it's not live, so it's probably gonna be terrible till I can get my hands on it. So you just have to deal with this. Anthony,
Hi.
any
I'm Anthony.
last anything you want to tell the people before we end out the show? Any last movies, recommendations, games you played, anything like that?
I just finished Borderlands 3 last night.
Oh, and how was that?
Underwhelming.
That's it. I haven't finished it because I just felt I like the characters that are coming back and like whatnot, but the story just to me just did not feel
Well, I also kind of cheesed
compelling.
it
Oh, I see.
because for those who never played the Borderlands series, there's this character named Moxie. Great character. She has beautiful assets.
Oh yes, very very much so.
But in Borderlands 2, like I learned, if you tip her money, give her enough money, she gives you these very powerful guns. The bat, good touch, and the bad touch. As you can tell, I played Borderlands 2 a lot. But so I was like, oh, I wonder if I'll, hey, I can get you under sanctuary, show you her ass crack. Anyways,
Wow.
I was like, I wonder if I tip her enough money, I can fucking get a powerful gun. And so I got a gun from her. I don't know. I just sat there and started spamming the $1,000 tip over and over again.
Yeah.
And then I got the gun in the mail because they fucking email it to you via the social tab now. Weird. And the gun, the most powerful regular gun that I had was about 700 damage.
Okay.
She sent me one that was 2,500.
God damn.
So when it came to the final boss, I fucking so quickly, because I had a gun that was way more powerful than I should have.
This is the shit me and Muma were talking about. The looting system makes no goddamn sense in that game.
No, it was completely broken. I mean, sure, there's a gun that has like an arcing bullet, but I'm just like, oh, this is a really big boss. If I aim up high enough, I just click, 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 click. Oh, look, there's a third of the health gone. So I was kind of upset because of how quickly it went. Because, going against the warrior in Borderlands 2, that's the fucking whole thing.
And you see, the thing, Muma and me were talking about this the one day in the cooler. Yeah, Muma.
I always say Muma.
But the looting system is fucking broken in that game because there's not as many legendaries as there are in the other games. There's very few, and they're not tied to anything. So like you getting it from Moxie is by complete fucking chance. Because somebody actually did the math that the legendaries are not tied to bosses and shit. Everything is fucking random, and there's not many legendaries, so getting them is almost fucking impossible in that game.
Jared, you know what's the real kicker?
What's that?
It wasn't a legendary gun. It was a blue gun.
Just what the fuck? This is our point. The looting system makes no goddamn sense in that game. Like Borderlands 2, we fought the behemoths over and over and over again to try to get those specific legendary weapons they would drop. And in Borderlands 3, it doesn't fucking matter what you do. You can get a legendary from killing a normal fucking boss. It doesn't have to be anything special. Oh, it's frustrating. It takes away the playability.
Yeah, it's called the Hail, Hail. Yeah, it was ridiculous. And was like, okay, this is just my gun now until the end of the game because it's stupidly powerful.
Stupidly powerful.
But no, I would say it's a good playthrough. I'll give it another playthrough. I don't know if I'll complete it again, but I just want to try the other characters.
All right, fair enough. And where can they find you, Anthony? Now that we go into that little Borderlands out there,
you can find me at CLT_sandwich on Twitter.
Indeed,
and you can also find me at Inferno Frenzy. I'm typically tagged by Jared because he's a lot more active on there.
I am. I run a lot of things. I talk to a lot of people.
I'm just boring. I don't have any friends, and I'm not connected to the Gaming Beyond the Box community.
Could be.
Or anything like that. I could be, but they hate me.
Well, they don't hate you.
So I'm very inactive and boring. But yeah.
And one last question.
Yes, please.
How does Brundlefly eat?
Like this.
Oh god.
By the way, The Fly was one of my recommended movies. So
The Fly is always recommended. And you can follow us on screen here if you're on YouTube at OddcastN. You can follow me at OddcastN or at Jokey Games, whatever you decide to do. Mikeal, if Team Edward, what are you up to?
I mean, besides sitting here listening to you guys talking about Borderlands while being on Facebook watching 5-minute craft videos, not a whole lot.
5-minute craft videos, huh?
Well, this one they're cleaning an iPhone, and it's making me realize how dirty my iPhone is. Like, really, pretty gross.
Makes you want to take a blue light to it.
No, it doesn't. No, it
Or
does
black
not.
light.
No, it does not. I'm gonna go down and wash my phone after this. Actually,
Just
put it in
covered
rice.
gum.
you can find me at Beetle_cast for now. That's going to be changing here in a couple months. But catch us every other Thursday. New episode out this Thursday. I do not remember what it's called because we recorded it a month ago. But you might have already listened to it as well if you're one of our Patreons. Yes,
Indeed.
we are on Patreon. That is patreon.com/oddcastn, where you can get early access to all the shows on the Oddcast network, as well as, I think, video format of this show, right?
And
yeah,
the CLT sandwich.
Nice.
correct.
Yeah, we won't ever do that because Heather doesn't like to be recorded. So,
Hey,
sorry.
I know. Trust me.
But yeah, new episode this Thursday. Well, we've been growing. It's been really nice to see all the local support or all the support for the show. When we started this, it was just kind of like I wanted to watch Beetleborgs, and Heather agreed. And now, we're 22 episodes in and have somewhat of a following and get to be part of the Oddcast Network. So awesome.
Somewhat of a following, Michael. 22 episodes. How many? What are you at right now? Because
Well, I can check. Give me 1 second.
we've been talking about this, or at least I've been thinking about it. Like Mikeal's show, the worst nostalgia trip ever taken. It is the highest growing show on our little network here. You guys have just caught attention. Like every time I send your podcast somewhere, they pick you guys because that name is eye-catching.
We're at 435 episodes. We'd probably get
Episodes?
or plays, all-time plays, 534.
All-time plays out of 22 episodes.
435. It's been dropping off lately. We hit a really big bump right there in March. Or end of January, February, when we released a couple things, and people have been our most listened to episodes are the Scooby-Doo direct-to-home movie.
Oh God, yeah.
So, the Zombie Island, we still haven't recorded Cyber Chase, and we'll
waiting.
get to it eventually. I know we'll get to it eventually. It's just our regular episodes have been so consistent that we just haven't had time to watch the final one. So we'll get to that eventually. But yeah, though again, the Scooby-Doo ones, and then every time a new episode posts, our listens bump a little bit. Obviously, if we did this weekly, we'd probably grow a little bit more. But doing this weekly would literally kill us. So we decided to go bi-weekly. So
hey, we all make our sacrifices. Mm-hmm. But no, go check out Michael's show. Go check out CLT Sandwich for Anthony, because they all run off the Oddcast Network here, and they're all a lot of fun. Oh, yeah, and they're all fun to listen to. We all have a lot of fun doing stuff that we do. Otherwise, we wouldn't keep doing this every week. Oh, but I am Jared Benekheim. That's Anthony Denny, Michael Kennedy. Oh, thanking you all for coming down for another What an Oddcast episode. Next Monday, I'm not sure what we're going to do. It's going to be another lazy thing like today, because, again, spring break coming up the end of this month. We'll keep you guys updated with that as it comes up. It's looking like it may be just before the end of the month. It's something that's still in the process of being figured out. But just know the beginning of April, we're going to be on a little bit of a break. Anywho.
Yep.
Go fuck yourselves, Stayodd, and we'll catch you some other point. All right, both of you, get the fuck out of here. I hate both of you. I want to see you.
Bye-bye, bitch.
Love you.